Hi everyone, welcome to the Thinking Crypto YouTube channel. My name is Tony. I hope you're holding strong in this new emerging asset class that is cryptocurrencies. It is Monday, April 8th. I have some big news to share with you guys. This is of course not financial or investment advice. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also smash the like button. Let's take a look at the prices here in the market. Bitcoin currently around $5,250, Ethereum at just over 180, XRP over 35 cents. So we continue to see that bullish sentiment in the market where we're seeing an upward trend. Let's hope this continues. As I've said before, guys, I'm cautiously optimistic because the same whale that pumped the market up by pumping Bitcoin, buying near 20,000 Bitcoin, right, across 3 exchanges, could dump on us. That is a likely scenario. So I want to be cautiously optimistic. It's great that the market's going up, and I hope the rally continues. I hope that whale or some other whale doesn't dump on us. But we are certainly seeing a bullish trend here, and I'm happy about it, and I hope it continues. I personally think we've hit the bottom of the market. Some other folks think we haven't. They think we could still go back down below 3,000. I don't think that's likely, but hey, look, it's a possible scenario, right? We're talking about probabilities here, not certainties. So from my perspective, I think we've hit the bottom. I just hope there isn't like a variable that comes in from left field, right, where a crypto whale dumps on the market, sends the prices back down, maybe below 5,000 or even lower than that, right? But it's good to see green, and let's hope this continues. And, there's going to be small corrections along the way, but as long as we continue the upward trend. So speaking of whales and pumping the market, we got some statistics here from the CME group. They said CME Bitcoin futures had a record trading day on April 4th. So that was around when the pump happened, hitting an all-time high volume of over 22.5 thousand contracts, which is an equivalent of 112.7 thousand Bitcoin, surpassing the previous record, which was back in February, of 18.3 thousand shorts, or Bitcoin futures, which is an equivalent of 64.3 thousand Bitcoin. So great to see. And I think these contracts here are more of longs. They're not short. So meaning people are betting on the price going up. Great sign, definitely a bullish sign. So moving ahead here, we got some great news around the Lightning Network. As many of you know, the Lightning Network is a scaling solution for Bitcoin. It's going to help improve Bitcoin's utility by making it faster and cheaper to use. Because if you were around in December 2017 of the last bull run, Bitcoin network was clogged. It took hours sometimes to send Bitcoin, and the fees were ridiculously high. Now, will that hinder the next bull run? No. But as far as adoption and utility of Bitcoin, it's not going to have much without the Lightning Network, but we see the infrastructure being built for the Lightning Network, which is great for Bitcoin and even Litecoin. So Sparkswap raises $3.5 million from Initialized Capital, Pantera Capital, for their Lightning Network decentralized exchange, or also what's known as a DEX or DEX. A San Francisco-based decentralized exchange called Sparkswap launched Monday, becoming the first North American exchange to fully integrate the Lightning Network, a Bitcoin scaling solution. Sparkswap is funded by a $3.5 million seed round led by Initialized Capital with the involvement of venture capital firms such as Pantera Capital and Foundation Capital. The Lightning Network powered decentralized exchange, which differentiates itself from the traditional exchanges by requiring users to custody their own crypto, offers cross-chain atomic swaps between Bitcoin and Litecoin. Now, going back to maybe 9 months, I did a video on atomic swaps between Bitcoin and Litecoin, talking about Litecoin being the silver to Bitcoin's gold, and people may want to atomic swap between the two, and that's great that they have this feature built in here. So more infrastructure being built for the Lightning Network. We heard just maybe about a month ago, Jack Dorsey, founder of Square and Twitter, talked about the Square Cash App would support Lightning Network eventually. So more of these platforms and apps that gets the Lightning Network in place globally will help the adoption of the Lightning Network, guys. So it's a great sign, but also what's important, the bigger theme here and what we've been talking about, the money. $3.5 million invested in this in an exchange. And we're seeing a lot more money being put into other services. Just look at Bakkt. They raised $182.5 million. And there's more money being, from pensions and so forth that are going into crypto hedge funds and investment firms. And what they're doing, they're like double dipping. They're investing in the tokens, the crypto themselves, but as well as the technology. that shows where we're headed, guys. And I wish I was an accredited investor, because I would be investing in some of these companies. But right now, I'm okay with just investing in the crypto. But, the big money, the smart money is moving right now. They've been doing it since the blood on the streets bear market, right? Where prices were very low, December, November. They've been investing a lot. A lot of these companies are buying over the counter as well. So very big things happening and the future is very bright for this market. Now we got some news from Coinbase. So EOS, Augur, and Maker are launching on Coinbase Pro. And as we saw, Coinbase usually launches on the Pro platform, then transitions over to Coinbase.com. But it's great that they're, personally, I like that they're adding EOS. I'm currently looking at adding this to my portfolio. I'm not sure yet. You guys have seen my portfolio. I hold Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, Stellar, Litecoin, and many others. But I don't have EOS, and it is a smart contract platform. So it's a great sign that Coinbase is finally waking up. Like, where have you been the whole past year, right? They've been slow and they lost market share. So too bad for them. The rest of the market moved ahead and they were lagging behind. But the fact is, though, we are still early enough that they could potentially do well, because they are a strong brand in the United States. But they do have a lot of competition now. But great sign, guys. I like this. It says here, with the exception of New York State. And as you guys know, New York has the BIT license, which is a really crazy red tape for any type of financial services. They have to get a BIT license, which is annoying. Now, moving ahead, crypto lender Dharma officially launches on the Ethereum blockchain. It goes back to what I've been saying for a long time. I'm very bullish on Ethereum, and there's a lot being built on Ethereum, guys. So many things. So let me give you the details here. Opportunities to earn interest on your crypto are increasing, and Dharma is the latest to enter the fray. Announced Monday, lending startup Dharma is now open to everyone. Lenders and borrowers are matched to peer-to-peer to set up crypto lending terms in a non-custodial fashion governed by Dharma's smart contracts. Dharma will differentiate itself from others in the market by offering depositors a fixed rate of return on the crypto they make available to lend. There's a catch, though. Deposits will only earn interest when the assets are put into the use by the borrower. So that's interesting. We are doing long fixed-term loans with fixed rates, said the CEO. So this is interesting. He said, there's a handful of ways to earn interest on crypto in a non-custodial manner. Pretty much all of those require a high degree of technical knowledge. So very interesting here. We see more of these lending platforms popping up. And like I said, guys, this is being built on the Ethereum blockchain. And it goes back to why I'm, once again, very bullish on Ethereum. It's part of my portfolio. Obviously, I have Cardano in my portfolio, and there's other, and some Tron, and there's other smart contract platforms like EOS and so forth, but I'm most bullish on Ethereum. For example, one of the things that really has me bullish on Ethereum is, if you ever looked at Amazon's blockchain service, which is available to their cloud service users, you can either build a blockchain yourself on their Hyperledger platform, but also what else? Ethereum. And this is Amazon offering the service. I want you to think about that. Amazon, they don't make mistakes, right? They don't make stupid decisions. So there's a lot going on behind Ethereum, and I know Ethereum has had its scaling issues, but it's all going to come to fruition where they're going to fix all of that. But big things happening around Ethereum. Now, Bitcoin exchange Bgogo, I guess you pronounce it, launching initial exchange offering as an IOU without consent. So we see more and more exchanges are doing these in IEO, right? Where like Binance, they're trying to follow Binance. And I don't know how I feel about these exchange tokens. There are incentives to use them. Like you get a discount with certain things, but it worries me because if something were to happen to the exchange, it gets hacked or some bad news right away, there's so many variables there that could trigger a collapse in the price. So those things do scare me. That's why I haven't put any money into any of these exchange tokens. But I'm not against it, right? I'm just saying it is a risk, and that's a risk I'm not ready to take as yet. So Bgogo, if I'm saying that right, is an exchange which isn't listed in the top 100 exchanges by adjusted volume. They reported an impressive $500+ million in the past 24 hours. Adjusted volume on CoinMarketCap.com discounts exchanges with no fees or that utilize transaction mining. On a regular reported volume section, which was some otherwise no-name exchanges in the upper echelons, Bgogo is number 28. So ICO-based exchange goes full IEO. Bgogo funded via an ICO, which resulted in the creation of some 10 billion tokens, currently worth about 0.003 USD each. The exchange does transaction mining. People get a rebate based on their token holdings and an amount of trades conducted on the platform. Incidentally, this is why they're not listed on CoinMarketCap's adjusted volume rankings. Now, Bgogo is using its Apollo project to launch other tokens and exchange offerings, whether they like it or not. This is interesting. This is interesting here, guys. I'm not fully sure what to make of it. I just going back to, once again, I'm kind of, staying away from these IEOs, initial exchange offerings, and maybe later on I might invest in them, but it depends on the exchange and what they're doing, right? How stable they are. But just letting you guys know that this is happening. You're probably going to see more and more of exchanges doing this. Now we got some Ripple news here, guys. So Ripple's xRapid, as you guys know, the protocol which leverages the token XRP to improve cross-border payments, to take the current SWIFT time of 3 to 5 days down to seconds to minutes. And they already have a lot of committed clients that are going to go live. We know 3 are live, and there are 6 that said they're going to go live this year. And these things are going to help improve the movement of money globally for both people and businesses, and it's of course a disruptive technology. Well, apparently it was honored. So it says Ripple's xRapid is honored in Fast Company's 2019 World Changing Ideas Awards for helping improve reliability and lower the cost of remittances in the developing world. So it's getting recognition, and this is a great sign when you think about Fast Company, right? They look at different technology, and now because of Ripple, crypto projects or solutions are now getting real world visibility. And this is where we're headed, guys. And not just for Ripple, it's going to be Ethereum projects and different things, right? And this is the disruptive technology at hand being recognized now. Oh, wow, this could improve sending money. Okay, that is a world changing idea, right? So this is really cool. So it says here, let me see. If I can find they have the honorable mentions, and they have different winners and so forth. Let's do a search here because there's a lot of companies that they recognize, based on the technology. So honorable mentions, Ripple's xRapid. So that's great, guys, to be involved, to be positioned with other normal industries. When I say normal, I mean crypto is so young, so small, right? And Ripple is part of that, obviously. But you have these established industries and markets that are, doing things that are in the mainstream already. And now Ripple is now breaking that ground. So this is interesting. This is big exposure, right? And remember, this protocol exclusively uses XRP. And I'm very bullish on XRP and the things that are ahead for it from a utility and adoption standpoint. Now, finally, Facebook is looking for VCs to pour $1 billion into its new stablecoin. Good luck with that. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole or anything like that, guys. Screw Facebook stablecoins, pointless. All of these companies like JP Morgan, Facebook, they're all scrambling to come up with a way to get a part of crypto, right? Because they know disruption is on its way. You think about how Netflix disrupted Blockbuster and so forth, right? You guys know about how all those stories. If you don't innovate and continue to move with the market and change with the times, you become irrelevant. And I think this is their way of trying to stay relevant with what's happening with crypto. They see the writing on the wall, and say so did JP Morgan, right? They were bashing Bitcoin, then they released JPM coin. So let's see where this goes. It looks like they're trying to get funding, but I don't know if people are going to invest in it. But I don't know. I don't see the point in stable coins, but let's see. Maybe they have some sort of future. I don't really know. I'm not holding any stable coins. I don't care for stable coins. And that's just my opinion, but what do you guys think, right? We'd love to hear your thought. Do you have any stable coins in your portfolio? Do you like stable coins? What do you think about Coinbase listing EOS Augur, if I'm saying that right, and Maker, and the Lightning Network, technology being built around a Lightning Network? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links in the description. Thank you for your support, and I'll talk to you all later.